Rest in peace, 60 kilowatt-hour vehicles. Model 3 delivery experience to be significantly shortened. Tesla finds a bit of a windfall, and more body shops are coming. Here are your Tesla tidbits for March 20th, 2017. Teslarati reports that for the second time, Tesla has discontinued its 60 kilowatt-hour vehicles. Tesla announced the news saying, quote, "1 year ago, we introduced the Model S 60 kilowatt-hour battery as a more affordable option to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles. However, most customers ended up buying an equivalent to the Model S 75 kilowatt-hour. To simplify the ordering process for our customers, we will be removing the 60 kilowatt-hour option from our lineup. Customers who still want the opportunity to own a 60 kilowatt-hour Model S will have until April 16, 2017 to place their order. Any 60 kilowatt-hour Model S will have the ability to upgrade their battery to 75 kilowatt-hours via the over-the-air update," end quote. With Model 3 production just over 3 months away, this is really no surprise. No reason to keep the cheaper version of the Model S around with the Model 3 imminent, as it does neither model any favors in differentiation. So those of you out there that were on the fence about waiting for Model 3 or nabbing a base-level Model S, you're now on the clock. And on that note, I'd mentioned that the 90 kilowatt-hour versions are probably not long for the world either. With the 100D now officially deliverable, there's really not much reason to keep another option around with it being only a $3,000 difference in price. Let's be frank here, the folks that are buying a 90D aren't likely to bat an eye at a $3,000 price increase to go to the 100D. This has been the MO in the past, and watching the 70 and 85 variants go away. This also points us in the direction that there will likely be two battery sizes for Model 3. I'm guessing a 55 kilowatt-hour at the base, since we already know that the base model will be under 60 kilowatt-hours per the comments from the company, and I'm guessing a 75 kilowatt-hour battery at the max. I say this because once Model S and X share this 2170 cells, being able to drop 75 kilowatt-hour packs into any car you make decreases a ton of complexity. This would mean 3 packs for the company as a whole, the 55, 75, and 100. With just over 3 months to go before initial deliveries of Model 3, I guess we'll find out soon. More coming out of the sort of stealth investor call that further explain the new stock offering. Electrek reports that Elon believes that the delivery experience can be shortened to just 5 minutes. Part of the plan includes potential delivery centers that would neither sell nor service vehicles, just strictly deliver them. Not needing to worry about other functions would theoretically make things more efficient. On top of this, much of the instruction on the vehicle's functions would be delivered via video in advance, as well as the paperwork. I do have to say, having watched plenty of customer deliveries on YouTube, I'll be at least a touch disappointed to not be able to experience this myself. On the other hand, someone like myself is going to know most everything about the car already anyhow, so I don't really need the instruction. Back to Teslarati, they report that Tesla is going to get a bit more out of their capital raise than expected. After higher than expected demand for the additional offering, the company increased the number of shares offered from just shy of 970,000 up to a little over 1.33 million. They also kicked in an extra $100 million in senior notes. That $1.2 billion, combined with the extra $180 million available to the underwriters that will near certainly be exercised, they've been infused with almost $1.4 billion in new funding to escort the Model 3 to launch. Lastly, a little something I forgot to follow up with last week. Electrek reports that after the story with the service issues experienced by the Motley Fool rider, Tesla vowed to add 300 new body shops to its certification ranks to pick up the pace for folks needing bodywork. President of Global Sales and Service, John McNeil, said in a response to a Tesla Motors Club forum posting on the issue, quote, "We are applying brute force to this immediately. We will have individuals on our team personally manage each car on behalf of our customers that are in third-party body shops. We're also going to increase our approved shop count by 300 over the next few weeks, as well as eliminating poor-performing shops," end quote. Hopefully everyone out there stays safe and isn't in need of a body shop, but if you do, you'll have more options soon. The links for today's full stories can be found in the show description. If you get some value out of what I do each day, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. As always, thanks to super patrons John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, Cookie UK, and John Waller for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. If you're pinching pennies, that's totally fine. Please feel free to support the show with your positive iTunes reviews and subscriptions, as well as across other services on the internet as well. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. That's all for today. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.